What's up, YouTube? Lightning Shot bringing you another black and white Wi-Fi battle. This time against the TheUltimateRevenant. We met on Cerebi and had a good match. I switch here into. Oh yeah, he has a YouTube, so yeah. Anyway, I switched into my Deoxys here, predicting Fire Punch, but then he explodes on my Deoxys. I'm actually what's it called? Special Defensive Wall. But it doesn't really matter here because I take that pretty nicely. He sends in this thing. At the time I thought it was Uber, but I looked over the internet and stuff, and everyone used it, so whatever. Anyway, he kills me off with a Shadow Ball, and I send him my Infernape. I just want to kill him, so I go for the close combat because that's super effective because he doesn't resist that as a Dragon type or anything. So now, it's a Suicune, so he forces me to switch out into my next Pokemon, which is my Natari, and seeing as though it's red, and red's my favourite colour in the world, just so totally awesome, I kill him. Not really, no, I can take a Boiling Water, so he switches here, into his Hihidoruma, as I get a Leech Seed off. I predict the obvious Fire type move here, so I'm going to switch into my Toothpaste, and my Toothpaste and Spikes is my physical defensive core combo, because they're just like take everything. Since this is my first time I'm ever using a Burangero, I get the hacks in a Lord's Curse body hacks, meaning he has to switch out because he's scarfed. So now he goes back into his Icicle Drag, and I decide to Toxic here, like just getting poison off on whatever he switches into. And then I protect toxic damage and see what he's gonna go for. Goes to the Draco Mania. I go. I know I'll have to switch here into my Tall Speedo for no particular reason. And since I use Shadow Ball, I can take that. And now I go for the Hidden Power Fire. I should have just gone for Dragon Pulse, so I could take him out, but I'm stupid that way. See how it says there? Yeah, I should have used Dragon Pulse. That's what I should have done. Yeah. Anyway, now it's a double down, so I go into my Infernape. He goes into Hihidoruma. I hope it was banned so I can outspeed, but he's scarfed. As for me, I'm banned. So my Infernape dies here. So I go back into my Toothpaste, knowing that he's locked into that move called Earthquake. And I get Cursed Body Hacks again. I should have just gone for the recover so I can get Toxic on the next thing he sends in. But then again, it wouldn't really matter because the next Pokemon he sends in is this thing. At the time, when we battled, I thought it was like illegal to get, which it is, but people use it anyways. And it's currently in the OU tier for Black and White, so I've made one now, so I'm gonna use that. So now I go into my Mole. He goes to the T-Ball. It doesn't affect me. Then I die from the Flamethrower, meaning I've only got my Spikes and Toothpaste left, so I sucker him into going for the Flamethrower so my Burangero can take that. So I get hit by a Flamethrower. Here you get my lefties. I protect, because now I'm playing completely obvious. I get Thunderbolted, but since I protected, yeah, and now he predicts my switch back into my Spikes. I should have Boiling Watered or something. And at the time, I completely forgot this was Steel type, so if I went to the Toxic, I would have just facepalmed myself. So now I go back into Toothpaste, and I die from the Thunderbolt. So, yeah, I lose. That's a good game. But guess what? Guess what? I have another battle. Woohoo. So now it's against TheUltimateRevenant again. And now we're just going to it. I flame Fire Fang it as he sets up his rocks. He goes into his Somi. Like at the time being, I didn't know the base speeds. That Somi had 115 and the Courier only had 90. I didn't know that. Anyway, that's besides the point. Now I just send in my Guard Trumpet, kill him off with Outrage, but since I'm locked into that, to go for it again, but luckily I get confused here so I can switch as he sets his Leech Seed up within the Toro. So now I go into my Spikes again to take whatever, and now since I've seen the Gravity before, I go into my Hittermole, predicting him to switch or something, but he has the Gravity as well, so that surprised me since he's got the Fortress and Sami already. So now I go for the Earthquake, just seeing how much it did, and it doesn't do much, so now I go back into my Spikes as my Dorius is about to die. Nearly cheats, predicting the switch, but no, it didn't work, so I get to set up my rocks. and now he switches into his Ninetales. I go for Garble. Doesn't do that much with Ninetales. Then he does a double switch, but I go into my Toothpaste. So against Fortress, I pretty much got him good. So now he goes for a triple switch, and I Boiling Water into Registeel, which I don't get Parallax. When I predicted an attacking move, just to scout what he'll do, but he goes for the Gravity. So that's the 4th Pokemon he has on his team that knows Gravity. I think his Fortress knows Gravity, I'm not sure, but either way. Now I go back into my Hit'em on the Switch, and now I go back into my Game Shop with double switch, but his Power Whip will take me out. So since I don't have max attack, I can't kill him, but I die here. If I only had max attack, which I've changed it to now, so it's max attack. Anyway, I kill him off with the Earthquake. Now he goes into his Killer Crocodile, and he substitute. I switch here, just sacrifice my Deoxys because I thought he'll Scarf, but that doesn't happen. He gets a needed crit here, so now I'm not going to bother. He's just going to continue proceeding to sweeping my team. He's at +2 now, it doesn't matter, I've lost. No point trying anymore. So this is going to be the last battle upload before Christmas, so Merry Christmas and all of that. I hope you, your family, and everyone you know gets a good present, and all I've got to say is Merry Christmas, and hope you get some good stuff, like I don't know, $1 million check or something. That would be a nice present for me. Well, other than that, Merry Christmas, peace, see ya, goodbye.